Commanders fans, hold on to your seats because things are heating up. We've got explosive news that's going to rock the Capitol. Ready for the bombshell? A star wide receiver might be on his way to DC, and we're not talking about just any player. This guy has the whole league buzzing. Could he be the secret weapon we need to dominate this season? But wait, there's more. We're about to unveil the key linebacker who could define the future of our defense. This dude is pure fire on the field, and his contract is the hot topic in the team's front office. Are we going to keep him or let him go? The answer will leave you speechless. To top it all off, get ready for the news everyone's been waiting for. The future of our quarterback position. We've got a rookie who's shaking up the field, but is he the answer to our prayers or just another mirage in Washington's QB desert? The truth will shock you. Don't blink, because every second counts in this crazy world we call the NFL. If you're a true Commanders fan, you can't miss a single detail of these bombshells. Hit that like button, subscribe now, and ring that bell. The action's just getting started, and you don't want to be left out of the game. Let's go, Commanders. It's time to conquer the league. Do you think I'm playing around? Let me tell you this, Commanders fans, we've got a bombshell on our hands. Arvus Bryant? Yeah, that's right. The guy who once haunted defenses in Pittsburgh. Now let me ask you, are we ready to give him another shot? Look, this 32-year-old receiver hasn't played a regular season game since 2018. 2018, folks, that's an eternity in the NFL. But you know what? I think he could be exactly what we need. Why? Because talent doesn't just disappear. It just gets a little rusty. Now, let's not kid ourselves. Bryant's got a complicated history. Suspensions for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy, bouncing between teams. But let me tell you, sometimes you've got to hit rock bottom to come back stronger. Isn't that what we all love about a good comeback? And let's talk about Coach Dan Quinn. He knows Bryant from their time in Dallas. I believe if Quinn's willing to give him another shot, it's because he sees something there. Could it be that Quinn knows something we don't? But let's get to the point. What does this mean for our young quarterback, Jaden Daniels? Let me ask you, wouldn't it be great to give our rookie a big, experienced target? Imagine Bryant complementing McLaurin and Dotson. That's not just a receiving core, that's an arsenal. Sure, Bryant's coming from the XFL, where his numbers weren't exactly mind-blowing, but I think that might be exactly what he needs to reignite that competitive fire. Sometimes, a little humility is the best motivator. Now, let's be realistic. If the Commanders sign Bryant, he's probably going to be a depth option. Let me tell you this. Sometimes it's those depth options that make the difference when you need it most. And here's the big question, fans. Are we ready to bet on redemption? Because that's what we'd be doing by bringing Bryant in. It's a risk, sure, but aren't calculated risks the ones that lead to big rewards? I believe this move could be exactly what we need to shake things up. A hungry veteran with something to prove, playing with a chip on his shoulder. That, my friends, is the kind of energy that can ignite an entire team. Bobby Wagner, folks. Yeah, that same Bobby Wagner who's been wrecking offenses for years. We brought him in on a one-year deal, and you know what? This could either be the smartest move we've made in years, or the biggest mistake. I believe, and hear me out on this, that this man still has some gas left in the tank. But here's the crux of the matter. Wagner's turning 35 next June. 35 in the NFL? That's like being 90 in the real world. But I ask you, are we betting on the right horse? Because let me tell you, we've got Frankie Louvu and that rookie Jordan Magee in the mix. Are we laying the groundwork for the future, or just kicking the can down the road? And don't get it twisted, Wagner isn't just any player. We're talking about a guy who's been to the Pro Bowl 9 times. Let me tell you this, if Wagner plays the way we know he can, we're going to have a major dilemma on our hands when the season's over. Here's the kicker, and pay close attention because this is important. Wagner hasn't played a single down for us yet. Not one. How in the world are we supposed to know if he fits into our system? I think Dan Quinn's got an ace up his sleeve. After all, they worked together in Seattle. But is that enough? Now let me ask you, what happens if Wagner goes out there and dominates the field like in his prime? What do we do then? Do we offer him another contract? For how long? And what if he turns out to be just a shadow of his former self? These are the questions that are going to keep our GM up at night. I guarantee it. And let's not forget something crucial. 2024 is going to be Wagner's year of truth. It's going to be the moment we find out if he's still got football left in him, or if it's time to hang up the cleats. I'm telling you, this season is going to be like looking into a crystal ball for the future of our defense. But here's my take, and listen closely because I'm not going to repeat it. I think Wagner's still got something to prove. He's got that fire, that hunger, that only the greats have. And if he can spread that to the rest of the team, folks, we could be looking at a championship defense. However, and this is key, we can't let ourselves be blinded by the shine of his past. We need results, and we need them now. Because in the NFL, my friends, there's no room for sentimentality. You either produce or you're out. Simple as that. Have we finally found our quarterback of the future? Let me tell you this. Jaden Daniels put on a show in his first preseason game. But let's not jump the gun. Look, we've seen this script before, haven't we? Sam Howell, Carson Wentz, Ryan Fitzpatrick, they all shined in the preseason. And then what happened? They faded faster than ice cream on a hot DC day. So I ask you, will Daniels be any different? Let's break down the fact. 11 plays. 11 glorious plays that made us think maybe, just maybe, we've got something special here. But I believe we need to keep a cool head. Why? Because those plays were against backups, not the Jets' starting defense. Still, I can't deny there's something about Daniels that intrigues me. That 42-yard pass to Diami Brown, what boldness. Changing the play at the line, reading the defense like an open book. That, my friends, is what the greats do. And let me tell you something else. The teammates are excited. Zach Ertz says the organization is in good hands. Sam Cosmi claims we've got a real guy back there. But I'll tell you this. Haven't we heard similar words before? Remember when Jonathan Allen said Sam Howell was our future for the next 5 to 10 years? Where's Howell now? Now, don't get me wrong. I want to believe. All want to believe. But I think we need to be cautious. The NFL is a ruthless beast, and we've seen too many promising quarterbacks get chewed up by it. However, there's something about Daniels that gives me hope. That confidence, that ability to elevate his teammates. You can't teach that. And when he says that the little moments add up to the team's success, well, that sounds like a leader. But here's the big question, the one we all need to ask. Are we ready to bet it all on Jaden Daniels? Or should we keep our expectations in check? I'll tell you this, time will tell. But for now, let's keep our eyes wide open. Because if Daniels is truly the future of this franchise, we won't want to miss a single moment of his rise. Attention, Commanders Nation. It's time to make our voices heard. We've got 3 hot topics on the table, and I need each and every one of you to weigh in. First, are you ready to see Arvus Bryant in our colors? Is he the spark our offense needs or an unnecessary risk? I want to hear your thoughts. Second, let's talk about Bobby Wagner. Do you think he's the missing piece to take our defense to the next level? Or should we bet on our young talents? Your perspective is crucial here. And last but definitely not least, Jaden Daniels. Is he the answer to our quarterback prayers? Or just another mirage in Washington's QB desert? This debate is just getting started, and I want you to be a part of it. Now, listen up. This team is as much yours as it is mine. Every comment you leave, every opinion you share is shaping the future of our Commanders. So don't stay silent. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, it's time to officially join the family. Hit that subscribe button, activate the notification bell, and be a part of every win, every debate, and every exciting moment of our team. Remember, together we're stronger. Together, we are Commanders Nation. And together, we're going to make the whole league shake. And remember, hail to the Redskins.